Common smartphone mistakes. Have you ever wondered why your smartphone feels slow after just a year, even though you spent hundreds, maybe even thousands, of dollars on it? Or why your battery suddenly starts draining faster than ever, your storage fills up out of nowhere, and your once lightning-fast phone begins acting like it's struggling to keep up? Here's the shocking part. In most cases, it isn't because your phone is old. It's because of mistakes almost every smartphone user makes every single day without realizing it. Some of these habits quietly destroy your battery. Some expose your personal data. Others shorten your phone's lifespan by years. And one mistake near the end of this video is so common that millions of people do it daily, believing it's actually helping their phones, when in reality, it's doing the exact opposite. If you own any smartphone, whether it's an iPhone, Samsung, Google Pixel, Xiaomi, OnePlus, or anything else, you'll want to watch until the very end. Because after today, you'll never use your smartphone the same way again. Let's begin. Smartphones have become more than just communication devices. There are cameras, wallets, GPS systems, entertainment centers, workplaces, and even our personal diaries. Most people check their phones over 100 times every day. Think about that for a second. The device you depend on the most is probably the one you understand the least. Manufacturers have made smartphones incredibly intelligent, but they've also become incredibly complex. And that complexity creates myths. Some myths have existed since the early days of mobile phones. Others have spread across social media until people accepted them as facts. Today, we're separating truth from fiction. Because once you understand what's really happening inside your smartphone, you'll start making smarter decisions that save money, improve performance, and even protect your privacy. But before we reveal one of the biggest battery myths that refuses to die, let's start with the mistake nearly everyone makes the moment they buy a new phone. Many people install every app they can think of: games, shopping apps, weather apps, fitness apps, photo editors, random flashlight apps. Apps they use once, then completely forget. At first, this doesn't seem like a problem. Modern smartphones have plenty of storage and powerful processors. But every installed app has the potential to consume storage, run background services, send notifications, access permissions, and sometimes even collect your personal information. Some applications constantly check your location. Others refresh content every few minutes. Many continue working even when you never open them. Over time, dozens of unnecessary apps quietly compete for your phone's resources. The result? Less storage, reduced battery life, more distractions, and occasionally, slower performance. Here's something surprising. Studies have shown that many smartphone users regularly use only a small fraction of the apps installed on their devices. That means your phone could be carrying digital baggage every single day. And speaking of battery life, the next mistake has sparked arguments for years. Should you always charge your phone to 100%? Many people still believe that's the healthiest option. But modern lithium-ion batteries work differently from older battery technologies. They're generally happiest spending less time at extreme charge levels. Keeping your battery at 100% all day while connected to the charger can create additional stress over long periods. On the other hand, repeatedly allowing the battery to drop to zero isn't ideal either. The healthiest habit is surprisingly simple. Whenever possible, keep your battery somewhere in the middle range instead of constantly pushing it to the extremes. Your phone won't instantly fail if you charge to 100%, but making balanced charging a long-term habit can help preserve battery health over the years. However, there's another invisible enemy that's even worse than charging habits: heat. Heat is one of the biggest factors affecting smartphone longevity. Leaving your phone inside a hot car, playing demanding games while charging, recording long videos under direct sunlight, using extremely fast chargers that generate excessive heat. All of these situations increase internal temperatures, and unlike temporary slowdowns, heat can permanently accelerate battery wear. That's why many phones automatically reduce performance when they become too hot. They're not malfunctioning. They're protecting themselves. Now here's where things become even more interesting. Many people spend hundreds of dollars buying expensive phone cases for protection. Ironically, some thick cases trap additional heat during charging or gaming. Protection is important, but allowing your phone to stay cool is equally important. Now let's move away from hardware and talk about something even more valuable: your privacy. Every day, millions of users quickly press allow. Allow camera. Allow microphone. Allow contacts. Allow location. Allow photos. Allow notifications. Without reading anything. Most people assume every app genuinely needs these permissions. But that's not always true. Does a calculator really need your location? Should a wallpaper app access your microphone? Why does a simple flashlight app want your contacts? These questions matter because permissions determine what information apps can access. Modern operating systems now make permission management much easier than before. Taking just a few minutes every month to review app permissions can dramatically improve your privacy. And here's another overlooked mistake: ignoring software updates. Whenever an update notification appears, many people dismiss it for weeks or even months. Some fear bugs. Others simply don't want to wait. But software updates aren't just about adding new features. Many include security patches that protect your phone from newly discovered vulnerabilities. Hackers constantly search for weaknesses. Software developers constantly fix them. Skipping updates means your phone could remain exposed to problems that have already been solved. Of course, not every update is perfect. Occasionally, bugs happen. But for most users, staying reasonably up to date is one of the smartest things they can do. Now here's a habit almost everyone has experienced. Your phone says, "Storage almost full." Instead of cleaning unnecessary files, you ignore the warning. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Eventually, everything slows down. Photos stop saving. Apps crash. System updates fail. Here's something many people don't realize. Smartphones actually need free storage to function efficiently. It's like having a messy desk. When every inch is covered with papers, finding anything becomes harder. The same principle applies to digital storage. Regularly deleting duplicate photos, unused downloads, old videos, and forgotten files can make a surprising difference. Cloud backups can also help reduce local storage while protecting important memories. But now we're approaching perhaps the biggest misconception of them all: closing every app. Many users constantly swipe away every recent app because they believe keeping apps open drains battery life. It feels productive. It feels cleaner. But modern smartphone operating systems are designed to manage memory automatically. Frequently forcing apps to close can actually make your phone work harder because reopening those apps often requires loading everything from scratch again. Unless an app is frozen or malfunctioning, constantly clearing your recent apps usually provides little benefit. Sometimes, the phone knows better than we do. Here's another mistake hiding in plain sight: using public Wi-Fi without thinking twice. Free internet sounds convenient. Coffee shops, hotels, airports, shopping malls. But not every public network is trustworthy. Cybercriminals sometimes create fake hotspots with names that look legitimate. Unsuspecting users connect without realizing someone else may be monitoring network traffic. Whenever possible, avoid accessing sensitive accounts over unfamiliar public Wi-Fi. If you must, use secure connections and verify you're connecting to the correct network. A little caution can prevent major problems. Now let's talk about something surprisingly emotional. Smartphones have changed the way we experience life itself. Many people spend concerts watching performances through their screens instead of their own eyes. Families gather around dinner tables while everyone stares at different devices. Vacations become endless photo sessions instead of real experiences. Ironically, the technology designed to help us connect can sometimes disconnect us from the people sitting right beside us. The smartest smartphone users aren't simply those with the newest devices. They're the ones who know when to put the phone down. Because the most valuable moments often happen beyond the screen. And finally, here's the biggest lesson of all. Your smartphone is an incredible tool. It can educate you, inspire you, help you build businesses, capture unforgettable memories, navigate unfamiliar cities, connect you with loved ones around the world. But like every powerful tool, its value depends on how wisely it's used. Avoid unnecessary apps. Protect your battery from excessive heat. Review your permissions. Keep your software updated. Manage your storage. Don't fall for outdated myths. Stay careful on public networks. And remember that sometimes, the smartest thing your smartphone can do is stay in your pocket while you enjoy the real world. The small habits you build today can keep your phone faster, safer, and healthier for years. More importantly, They'll help you become a smarter technology user in an increasingly digital world. If you learned something new in this video, make sure to hit the like button because it tells us you want more practical tech content like this. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video, where we'll reveal hidden smartphone features that most people never discover, even after years of ownership. Until then, use your technology wisely, don't let it use you.